So sometimes as an artist, you look at a painting and you're like, hey, I want to do more to it. Even though I thought I was done, I might want to, just go back and forth and, maybe change things up a little bit, something different. So that's exactly what I was looking at. This painting behind me is that I am just, I'm feeling like I can do more with this guy. I've got it all set up right here, but just wait. I'm gonna just change this up quite a bit and just mess around with it. That's okay as an artist to do. Have some fun with it. Practice on your paintings as you go, All right, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so as you can see right here, I am putting my base layer down. This is plain white acrylic paint, and we're just gonna lay that foundation down so we can eventually add some colors. And as you can start to see, I'm starting to work the edges a little bit. I'm starting on the outer edges and eventually going to work my way in, but at least I want to at least create that kind of darker soil or bankment just to make it sure look like there's going to be some water there coming up here shortly. So I'm just making also some bumps and some different things happen into this. You can see that I'm going to be creating some rocks and maybe some just random things. I want you to make mistakes. I want this to be different. I don't want each little thing to be alike. So you can see I'm starting to taper a little bit of those rock formations to go into the white area there, just to kind of map out and show exactly where I'm going to be putting some of this awesome paint coming up. So I've got that little bit drying, and now I put a little bit of light blue together on my brush. I'm using a larger flat brush, and I'm just going back and forth, side to side. I'm kind of going with the motion of the water too. I'm not doing an up and down motion, I'm doing a back and forth motion. And all I did was mixed a little bit of titanium white and cobalt blue. And eventually, if you do feel like you want to, you can add in some ultramarine blue into that. But you want to make sure it's kind of light. Now you can see I added some more rocks, some more different formations going in here. And I'm starting to add a little bit of bumps and almost just very small dashes and dabs using a flat brush end and just creating some texture. This texture is going to be so fantastic because it's going to give the illusion that there's movement and that that water is going to be a little bit more fluid. So I'm doing the same back and forth side to side motion, you can see. And voila. Eventually you add these different layers and you can add a little bit more highlights and lowlights, random little dabs and dashes to your rock formations. And that gives it the illusion that you have different light source hitting it and you've got lots of cool textures going in there. Don't be afraid to mess up on this. Don't be afraid. Just add some new colors, try different colors. And at the end of it, you have a very cool painting. You added a little bit more to this and you can see it is just fantastic.